Hello, hello, beautiful people. Let's finish a masterpiece, shall we? Yes, yes, we shall. And surprise! I said I wasn't going to do any more Halloween makeup for a while, right? Because Saturday is our regular scheduled day, but I didn't feel like doing regular makeup today. So, yes, let's finish this. So for those of you who don't know, my name is Heather Bussey, and I am an elite status presenter with Unique, which just basically means that I am in the top 2% of the company. Okay? Okay. All right. So we're kind of doing a deteriorated skeleton today, where the natural skin is deteriorating to the skeletal portion. You can kind of see that a little bit up here. We're going to finish it now. So, yes. All right. So how is everybody today? Are we excited to do this? Anybody got any fun plans for Halloween, or are they getting any ideas on makeup? Sorry, I'm thirsty. Okay, so let's see. So what I've already done thus far is I did my glam side, which I just basically did the eye as glam. I've got the eye socket started. I've got the teeth started. We're going to finish and bring, the rest of the jawline up. But we have to do the rest of the deterioration on this side. Okay. So yeah. Oh, and I don't use Halloween cream makeup because it literally makes me break out. And as much Halloween looks as I do, at the November 1st, my skin would be awful. So what I did on this side to get the lighter shade is I used cream. It's BB cream, and it's the shade Cream. And then I also use Scarlet cream foundation. Yeah. Who knows? And then this side is my regular foundation color. Okay. So I am going to take a cream shadow if I don't drop it all over the place. Hey, Gina, how are you? Hey, Ashley. And I'm going to start the deterioration part. Okay. And this, if you make a mistake, it's totally cool. Like, my hairline is jacked, just saying. But basically, everything we do today is all about shading, okay? Shading and blending. That's going to be the trick to this look. Okay, so let's see. I want to start a rip right here. And I'm just taking a real fine brush. We're going to make it a bigger rip because I don't want to do teeth on this side. Okay, it'll make sense in a minute. It'll be good. And I didn't do any contour on this side because I knew that I would be jacking up my face over here. I think we're just gonna make a little hole right here. You guys can see, I mean, it's not precision or anything. It doesn't have to be. Okay, so now I'm gonna take that same cream shadow and I'm gonna kind of line that a little bit darker, bring it out a little bit, because we want a gradient type look where it looks like there's shadow and things like that, right? Right. Just nod and go with it. So we're gonna start we want the darkness to be right at the outline. But then we're gonna kind of drag it in. Hello everyone. How are we today? And what's really cool about this type of looks, guys, is it doesn't have to be perfect. I absolutely love Halloween makeup. You are pumped. I know. I've been seeing all the messages and I'm like, oh my gosh, I got to get in there. But, I was in the process of this. So, yeah. Okay, I know, guys. It looks, you're like, Heather, what? We're going to use our finger to blend today. to get gray down into this area down here. So we got shadow, but we need it more darker. More darker. I'm really proud of the teeth today. This is the best teeth I've ever done, and they're not done yet. They've still got to go out and up, you know. But I like the teeth today. And I'm taking that same cream shadow, guys, and we're just darkening it up and dragging it. And you can totally do this look like if this is like the deteriorated face skeleton. That's the best I got for it. I don't know. I'm just going with it. You can use like liquid latex and, you know, and like make it look a little bit more torn and stuff like that. But, you know, if you're not like me and you don't have liquid latex laying around, yeah, this is my life. Then you can I'm just going to show you how to do it shaded. Okay. That's all I'm going to show you on here. But yeah, you could totally, you know, put liquid latex down your face so it looks like your face is actually, you know, deteriorating away. But I will say, I really like, you know, like the Spirit of Halloween and stuff like that. They now sell, you know, the fake blood and the liquid latex and all that stuff. So you don't have to like order it online or whatever. You can get it at most Halloween stores now. Kind of dragging it a little bit upwards, so it's kind of, you know, we get kind of a little bit of a, maybe that's not gonna work out, but you know, whatever. Makeup's art. I do what I want. And so this one, since I'm just kind of going to do like a little tear, but not, you know, all the way down, we're going to make it really black. And then I'm going to add some like powder, some really light powder in there to kind of lighten it up, get some highlight in it. So I tried to do as much as I could offline so you guys could, you know, didn't have to sit forever waiting on me. But, you know, this is kind of the part that ties it all together, so it's kind of important. Kind of, a little important. And then it doesn't have to be, like, you don't have to have perfect symmetrical lines, because otherwise it's going to ruin the look. It's not going to be what you want it to be. Hey Gina, are you still on here, my friend? My friend who took me to Cancun. She's so sweet. It's actually, you know, it's a good thing that I didn't actually go on the trip. It's, you know, all things in its purpose, or time, I guess, because I was sick. And then my daughter had homecoming, her very first homecoming. So it was kind of cool that I got to be home for that. All right, I'm going to add a little bit of gray to it, and that is this preppy color. It's a powder. And I'm going to take my fluffy brush. So totally the top part that I did offline looks a whole lot better than the bottom part, but that's okay. That's okay. So now I'm going to add a little bit of highlight in this. And I'm just using, it's called Pessimistic. It's a powder foundation. And it is this one here. And I've also done that in my eye socket and here on the nose as well, to just kind of get a little bit of highlight in there. And actually, I think I'm going to add some highlight everywhere. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect. All right, now I'm going to move on to the cheekbone, the temple, and the rest of my teeth. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. All right, still my favorite thing, guys, and I think I've used this every Halloween. I love this, and I had to buy some more before it went out of, before we ran out, because this was being discontinued. I'm so sad about that. All right, so first of all, I'm gonna find my hollow of my cheek, and we're gonna kind of sketch something in here. And I'm going to come off the back of that and darken up this area. Again, doesn't have to be perfect. We're just sketching it in right now. And it doesn't really ever have to be perfect because you're following your own face shape. Guys, these are actually pretty much where my teeth sit. I actually followed my own natural teeth here. I'm not going to do that back here, but those are my teeth. To a point. Whatever you can do to make a skeleton original, right? Because, good gosh. And this is why I'm using cream shadows rather than a pencil, because our pencils won't smudge. So if I tried to do this with a pencil, it would be so precise and I wouldn't be able to smudge out the color, and it wouldn't work for me as well. Okay, we're gonna darken that up some more. Maybe if I can find all my brushes that are already covered in black. Because I don't want more covered in black. There's just too much. You guys tell that Halloween is my favorite time of year? Is that not a obvious thing? So there we've got the shape of my jaw. Okay, let's do some teeth, shall we? Yes, we shall. And my nose is running, of course, because it's covered in black makeup and I'll never be able to fix it if I rub my nose. So all right, So this is the part of the in between the teeth, right? Right. Just nod and go with it. Oh, and to get my lips this color, I used Victorious cream shadow. It's just a nude color. I use this a lot as primer on my eyes. So that's what I used on my lips because I didn't want to do full-on white, and because I hate cream makeup, like store-bought cream makeup, because it's going to make me break out like crazy. So we don't do it. And we need another little drip right here. Or rip. So I was really surprised the other day, I have to tell you guys, because my parents came over, and my dad, it never fails. When he comes over, I seem to be doing Halloween makeup, or Rihanna's doing Halloween makeup, and he's like, really? But I actually showed him pictures of what we've done this month, and he's just like, wow, okay. All right, so I got that. Okay, dokie. Now I'm going to start with my teeth, and I'm just going to draw lines right now. Sorry, I want to darken that up a little bit. There we go. And I'm just getting lighter and lighter as I go because I want it to fade away into that jaw area. Makes sense. I hope it makes sense. Okay, now you're kind of going to draw like little houses sort of for your teeth, but it doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to shade around them. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. There are times when I look at some of these makeup looks and I'm like, oh dear God, what did I do to myself? And getting lighter and lighter back up into this area. We're gonna do lots and lots of shading today, guys. Lots and lots. And if you get it a little dark at first, it's totally cool. Don't worry about it because we're blending. We're going to kind of extend the roots of your teeth, you know, up into your jaw, because, you know, that's a thing, right? of shade. And see, like right there, guys, I made a bit of a mistake, but it doesn't look bad because it just looks like there's a larger gap between one of my teeth. Not a big deal. That's what's cool about skeletons. That's why we all love them for Halloween. And I briefly considered doing a sugar skull, and I may still sometime this week or next. I haven't decided yet, but I briefly considered it. Seeing back here, I have a larger gap in my teeth is all. Okay, what do we think? Do I have some good teeth? All right, so now we're gonna add a little bit of shadow right here. I have a dog snoring in here with me. It's so funny. And a few cracks because, you know, we're old and ancient and just had a rough life or rough afterlife, whatever. So totally doesn't have to be perfect. If anything has to be perfect, guys, in one of my makeup looks, then something's wrong. I must be sick because I don't do it. Okay, I'm gonna take a little bit of my fluffy brush and just kind of blend those cracks away. Now I'm not like, you know, really blending like I would like eyeshadow normally because I want those to still be there. Okay, now we have to do the temple. Sketching it in. And I think honestly, the more imperfections you can add to makeup like this, the better off you're actually going to be. If you are so precise that, you know, it's gonna be more work for you, if that makes any sense at all. So we're adding the bulk of the color around the edge here, which is where we want most of the shadow to be. And then I'm going to take my other brush that's got a little bit of black on it, and I'm just going to blend it. So we get that gradient gray kind of thing. Wow, thank you. I know, I was trying to figure out, well, what should I do for makeup today? And I just couldn't bring myself to do regular makeup. We're getting too close to Halloween now. Okay, so I'm gonna add a little bit of dark color on the edge again and blend it. We're just building it up. you don't like the way your line looks, blend it out and do something different with it. That's what makes it cool. Okay, again, we're gonna add a little bit of highlight. Maybe we're gonna add a little bit of highlight. Where's the brush I used for that? That's all right, this one will work. All right, so this again is Pessimistic. It's like an oyster color. I know I'm getting better at these skeletons, huh, Haley? First time I ever did one, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That was awful. Okay, need a drink. My nose is running. Oh my gosh. And one thing I didn't do on the teeth that I probably should do right quick, that I did in the center, and to make them look a little bit more realistic, you know, I did add imperfections to them. There's little cracks and things. You will? Oh, that's fun. You'll have to tag me in it, and I will try and watch. I got a little cavity, I guess. Yeah, whatever. Totally cool with that. All right, so now we're gonna add some shading underneath my eye. We're gonna add some shading for dimension, like, I don't even know what you would call it. I don't know. We're gonna add some more shading though, for more dimension, and it's gonna be more browns. So I am using, let's see, we're gonna use a light brown at first. And this is Astute. I got black all over my hands, guys. Oh my goodness. It's amazing what a difference just one little line can make, right? In giving some dimension. Okay, we're gonna do a little bit of brown along here. Again, does not have to be perfect. Don't strive for perfection on this one, guys. Just that little line. What a difference that makes, right? Who knew? Well, like I said, it's all about shading today. All about the shading. We'll add a little bit around the nose area. And try not to smear everything else. On this side, I'm going to add a little bit more brown, because I want it to be, you know, it's the natural makeup there, or not natural, but it's the natural skin on this side. We're going to add some shadow around the black portions where it's like the ripped skin. And you could go full on gory with this, add some fake blood, add some liquid latex, actually, you know, make it look like this is a recent happening. My goal with this is that it's more, you know, while I'm rotting in my grave. Whatever you can do to give your face more dimension, because it's going to feel like, you know, it's just a flat surface, and you don't want it to be just a flat surface. You're going to make it look, you know, three-dimensional as possible. Okay, now I'm going to do, I need to do some kind of highlight with the eyes, because that's just a black hole, and I don't like it. So, let's see, what should we do with it? I think I'm going to just kind of blend it out a little bit still. And I just painted over my eyebrow with the cream shadow. I didn't, you know, you can totally glue it down, cover it with concealer, whatever you want. I just painted over my brow because I'm using basically eyeshadow anyway. All right, so we need a little bit of depth and dimension in that eye because it's just a black hole. Yeah, just about. This was almost all splurge, and then a little bit of preppy from palette 2. A little bit of this, but for the most part, it's blended magnificent. Is it magnificent? Yes, blended magnificent to get the gradient colors. Okay, and what I'm trying to do now is I'm hitting all of the high points of my eye where the bone would actually be, you know, with a little bit of pessimistic powder. It's kind of an oyster gray color, but I just want a little bit of highlight there just to make it a little bit more realistic and not just a big black hole. A little bit better. So anytime you want something to come forward, you're going to highlight it. Anytime you want something to pull back, you're going to shadow it, so you're going to darken it. And yeah, I think I'm pretty well done. So I'll probably do some more Halloween looks later this week. Rihanna will be doing a Halloween look on Saturday. That is the pumpkin melted face thing. And yeah, and then I'll try and come up with some other stuff because, you know, I know I still need to do a sugar skull. I have had a sugar skull requested a few times, so I will probably do that. I try to be a little bit more original because I don't want to get in trouble for copyright stuff. Yeah. So, and this is a look that I did copy, but it is original to my face. So, yes. All right, does anybody have any questions for me before I hop off of here and take all this black off my face? Oh, and this eye on the glam side, I used Magnificent for the wing. I did do Perfect eyeliner, tight line, both, you know, everywhere. I did some browns, golds, and I don't know what color it is. It's the orange. It's like manipulative. That's what it is. And then to get, this is my regular, thank you. Yeah, it's a struggle. This side is my regular side foundation, my normal color. This side is cream, BB cream, and then Scarlet Cream foundation because I don't do the whole white face paint. I don't like it. And then for my lips, to get them the color that they are, I used Victoria's Cream Shadow. So, yeah. All right, I love y'all. Stay beautiful and have a wonderful day. Bye.